This week's feast,
Tamagotchi! We have a super exciting feast for you all today. Thank you so much, Bandai, for collaborating and sponsoring us on this video. We are making real-life edible Tamagotchis today.
Yes, everybody was obsessed with these growing up, and we are going to make a Petit-Four version of a Tamagotchi, so basically an individual cake.
I would beg my parents to buy them, and if they didn't, I would pout and scream and cry.
I cannot believe they've been around for 20 years, guys. This is the 20th year anniversary of Tamagotchi.
And they have all new colors. It's like the new smaller portable size. You can get them in stores now. Series 4 is coming out super soon. Here's the thing, Ash. We've been training our whole lives thanks to Tamagotchi.
That's right. We're great parents. And we can attribute it to Tamagotchi.
It all started here. I have a dog now.
And I have a baby.
And this was really my first training wheels about how to take care of something. Yeah. Because you have to clean up after, you gotta feed it.
Okay, how many Tamagotchis did you go through?
A lot. I had all these different colors because I was obsessed with them, like the casings and stuff. I had this transparent one. It was so cool.
Did you take care of more than one at one time?
No, I never did. Actually, when I was done with one, I felt really bad. I put it aside and had a new Tamagotchi and played with that.
And what was your first Tamagotchi's name?
I didn't give them names.
You didn't give them names?
No. But we can now.
So weird. Should we name our Tamagotchi cakes?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
We're taking inspiration from Tamagotchi today and making miniature cakes called Petit-Four, or Petit-Fours, which means small oven in French. That's pretty perfect for the Tamagotchi because of its iconic shape and new, small look. We're combining crafts and baking today to make a perfect edible replica. Prepare your cake batter by creaming butter and sugar together until it's light and fluffy. Occasionally scrape down the edges and keep it going for 4 to 5 minutes total. Add in your eggs one at a time while still mixing, then pour in your dry mixture of flour, baking powder, and salt. Scrape down the edges again until it's fully combined, then add your milk and continue till you have a thick, creamy batter. Pour this batter into a baking pan covered with parchment paper and some cooking spray, and spread evenly across with a spatula. Give it a couple of good smacks before transferring it to an oven for 15 minutes, and then let it cool for another 15. While that's going, feel free to pass some time and take care of things in the real world, like your newborn son, or your Tamagotchi, or your pet dog. Okay, carefully flip over your baking pan and remove the parchment paper. Using a cake leveler or serrated edge, split your cake in half. Remove the top layer and cover with some jam, and then replace that same top layer. Roll out your marzipan to a very thin layer and carefully transfer this onto your cake after you've brushed the top with a simple syrup mixture to help adhere the two. Use kitchen scissors to trim around the edges. Don't worry about absolute precision right now. We'll be cutting all of this cake up later, so the edges don't need to be perfect. Place your cake back into the baking pan, cover with more parchment paper, and put a large flat object on top to secure everything down. Refrigerate for a minimum of 2 hours. You're going to want it as solid as possible. After it's appropriately cold, remove your cake from the pan and use your egg cookie cutters to approximate the size and width needed to cut it out from the cake. Slice the cake into those segments and carefully press down your cookie cutter all the way through. Now just clean up any excess cake on the outsides. This can get a little messy. Push the cake out from the cutter and set it aside on a mesh rack. Now to make the small screens that are the main features of the face of each Tamagotchi, we used an edible paper to achieve the exact color and look. Go ahead and print out our stencils in the more info box if you want to make your own. Use scissors to cut out the shapes on your edible paper, silver squares for each of the screens, and then connect the two with a little bit of water adhesive. Use a small hole puncher to make the buttons on each Tamagotchi. Set these aside, and now let's make some icing. For the bright colors of the Tamagotchi, we're making our own icing with powdered sugar, corn syrup, and water whisked in a bowl. Transfer this to a double boiler on your stove and continue to whisk, bringing the temperature up to around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Melt in some white chocolates and monitor carefully. Don't let it get too hot. Mix your color into each icing and let's make some Tamagotchis. Spoon the icing onto each mini cake and let it ooze over the sides to cover each edge, letting the excess drip through to the bottom. Carefully place your edible paper screen on the top and then use tweezers or another precise instrument to place each dot below. And once you're done, just use a straight edge like a knife or an offset spatula to remove the cake from the rack, and voila! Just look at these miniature cakes. They each are bright and vibrant, they look exactly like Tamagotchi, and they're even cooler in person. There is a marzipan and jelly-filled cake surprise hiding underneath this bright surface. So, what are you waiting for? Find a friend, go buy some new Tamagotchis, and eat up.
They're amazing. They're so cool.
Holy moly.
I'm actually really proud of us.
These are amazing.
They look amazing.
Jim, we keep pets and humans alive and Tamagotchi cakes.
So which one are you gonna eat?
Oh, actually, being a responsible parent, I'm on a dairy-free diet for my baby.
Oh.
So I cannot indulge in tasting them today, but you will do the honors for both of us,
Being
right?
an irresponsible parent, I will definitely do the honors. And I am gonna start off. You know what? I like this pink one way too much.
Oh.
I think this is gonna be the one. I've never eaten edible
my
paper before too, so that's
gosh.
really exciting.
Wow. How is it?
It's so good.
Oh my gosh, it looks
the jam?
amazing.
The jam?
Oh my god, that icing looks so delectably delish.
Oh, this is so good. I feel so bad for eating it because it's so pretty.
Oh my gosh, well you gotta kill it now. Wait a minute, what was his name? Her name?
Goodbye, Meryl.
Pinky.
Pinky?
Meryl! Meryl! We got Meryl.
Goodbye, Meryl. It was good knowing you.
It was good news.
You were delicious.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Edible
amazing.
paper too. That's really cool.
I really like this recipe too because Tamagotchi is individualized, you know? You have
Very
a bond.
personalized.
Yeah, personalized. You have a bond with it, and this is like an individualized cake.
It's so good.
So cute.
I literally can't put it down.
Oh my
Also
word.
because it's stuck to my hands. Okay, that's great.
So it's your responsibility then until you finish it.
Absolutely. Thank you so much again to Bandai for sponsoring and supporting the video.
Yeah, thanks Bandai.
And don't forget, check out the links in the more info box below to find out more about Series 4 Tamagotchi. Also, we're giving away some Tamagotchis free to you! Woo! We're giving away 5 Tamagotchis. If you want to find out how to win, all the details are in the more info box below. Hopefully, you'll be playing with one soon enough.
And as always, leave a comment below and let us know what you want to see us make next.
Don't forget to subscribe. Follow us on all of the social media channels.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.